Hey guys, welcome back to Bloodborne Exsanguination. Today we are going to finish up the Forbidden Woods right down this way and fight the boss of this area, I hope. Hope it doesn't take me too long to get through this area. However, it is very easy to get lost and there's plenty of items and stuff to pick up in every nook and cranny. But first, just to reiterate, just back up here is the shortcut back up through the windmill to the last lantern we rested at, and this is back through this other windmill where we fought that dark beast. So now let's see, I don't need fire paper. Beast claw is always fun, but we can go back to, well, actually we'll go with Gascoigne's stuff, since it's a good mix of poison resist and physical defense. Now this area, you know, it's very windy, very, like, multiple ways to get around everywhere. There's trees that block line of sight, so it's very easy to get lost here. Take a look around. You can see these huge gravestones in the distance. And a whole lot of smaller ones. But first things first, if we come back up here, and the first trick to this area is, if you get lost, just follow the lanterns. The lanterns basically mark sort of a straight path through this area, which you can follow if you just want to get through it and to the boss. But there are a few items around here that can be pretty useful. And we have our first side area. Just drop down here and then jump across this gap. You might be able to hear something waiting for us up ahead. I hear you. So it's pretty easy to get the drop on that guy. He's guarding some twin stone shards. And down there you can see a little bundle of joy. And this is a good way to get a sort of an overview of the upcoming area. Or at least the first few steps along the path. But we're going to go back and basically take it slow. So once again, here's the lanterns marking the main path. And this just takes us back up to that shortcut. And here we see one of the main enemies of this area. This ball of snakes. They're not too difficult, though having a weapon with range is really nice because you can just stand back and just poke them to death. They're not very quick, they don't have very good range, but they can poison you if they get a few lucky hits, so just be careful. So I'll just leave it out in normal mode. And yeah, they're really easy if you just don't let them get the drop on you. And here you can see we're already sidetracking. Main path's right here, and you can see there's areas off to the sides, but just remember, if you get lost, just look for the lanterns, line yourself up, and you'll be right back where you need to be. Just try to be mindful of when you leave the path, when you get back to it. Actually, this might be effective. Yeah, that's the super safe way of doing it, I guess. We're just, you know, looking around. Even I don't remember where all the items are in this area. When I say even I'm not super pro at this game by any means. And here's where we knock down that Hargul Executioner. You drop dropped us blood gem. It's probably not terrific. Nothing back there. And these big gravestones. Writing long faded. Still oddly illuminated. And here you can see we're just on the other side of the path. We run right this way. And now we can see this gentleman here. Looks like he's heading over to the campfire, huh? Nice. We cooked him. But he's got a bunch of friends. But like I said, like, there's not much they can do unless they get the drop on you. They're just super slow. So just take them out one at a time. Keep your distance. Even the Reiter Palash has enough range to take these guys out quite easily. And we went down the path a little bit, but we're on the right side of it now. And we just, that's the executioner we killed. There's an item right here. Don't go too close to this ledge to get a look. First time I played through, I walked up to that edge and just sort of slipped off. So, yeah. I'm not sure if that's intentional or just weird physics, but be very careful with your footing. In all Dark Souls, or in all Souls game and Bloodborne. It's always good to be mindful of your footing. Oh wow, he survived. So I'm just gonna keep coming around, just circling in and out of these trees. Just trying to get a bead on all the items in this area. Because like I said, there are a hell of a lot. Huh. It's weird, I'm not two-shotting them. Okay, and I think that's most of the early items. And here you can see we're back on the path. We've got these torches lighting our way. So I'm just gonna come down here. Here's where we saw that guy walking to that bonfire. So let's just keep walking this way. Just keep your eyes out for those, for any grass that moves, really. That's where you'll find these guys. Maybe the rifle spear is better for these guys. Just to be super sure you're not in their range. More huge tombstones. These sort of writhing motifs on them. Very serpent-like, maybe. I don't know. And then we have these weird growths. I'm not sure if they're... So these are stone. Interesting. So they're not growths. Oh, I mean, who knows what the hell they are. Strange statues. Look very much like the statues in the Healing Church, in the cathedral. And here we're just crossing over the main path. Just keep searching each side, making sure we're not missing anything. I think we've already been here. Yep, there's an item right there. I think we might see our next foe down there. A very large, writhing mass of snakes that likes to spit stuff at us. And that stuff causes poison. Not rapid poison, still just the regular stuff, but it's still a pain. And here, another snake man. Now we can see he's got company, but you know, they're so slow they won't really pose much of a threat to us. Ah, damn, he turned around. And there, just wait for him to start spamming and lava shot in at him, and you'll more than likely get a counter hit. Damn, I missed. But there you can see they do build up poison. It's nothing too bad, but still something that can sneak up on you if you're not wary. And here we see that this is just the right side of the path, and this is that bonfire that one snake man was at. I think this is the headstone we were looking at before. And so the path is to our left, and then a little while down the path is that giant mass of snakes. So we don't want to mess with that just yet. Just do some exploring. No other items here, I guess. I think there's another, yep, there's one of those. So it's very good to use trees as cover to protect you from their spit attack. They do have sort of a 360-degree attack there. But if you can get behind them, they have less heads pointed this way, so... but they still have some. Let's take care of this guy. So just sort of try to roll behind him and get a few attacks. Maybe the rifle spear will be a little quicker. There we go. I don't think they're particularly weak to any sort of damage type. I don't think piercing has a very good effect on them. So pretty much whatever weapon you have, most upgraded, is fine on these guys. Damn. Got snagged there. And this is that cliff we saw overlooking where that second snake man. It's more twin blood. So they're really racking up the twin blood at this point in the game. Come back here. Take a look out at this massive lake. And behind this tombstone is a rune. Oop, not that. Yeah, clear deep sea. Secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. Down-reaching currents. This rune means deep sea and grants augmented resistance. Great volumes of water serve as a bulwark guarding sleep and an augur of the eldritch truth. Interesting. So a bulwark, basically a defense, protecting sleep, and an augur is basically a vessel or container for the eldritch truth. Interesting stuff. So maybe the lake has more significance, or at least any sort of large body of water, be it a sea or a lake, has significance. And here, this one's always tricky. Fire's pretty good against them, but I would like to save my Molotovs for a part later. But of course, once we start moving around, we see that there are some more guests over there. One second, let me just adjust the volume here. a little bit loud. Let's see if we can sneak up on this thing. I don't even know if you can. I guess you can. You'd think with eyes all around him. Alright, so let's go back. This is probably gonna be a little tricky. We're gonna have to try to deal with his friends. While making sure not to get hit by the big guy. That's where this reach of the rifle spear will come in handy. Oh, what killed him? Oh, we let him... He just kept walking right on the fire. So there's a tactic that I just figured out. Just try to pull him into the fire, and he'll do the work for you. Some slowdown there. So once again, you see main path. This will take us back to where we were. There's this fallen tree. That's a good marker to know where you are. And then yeah, that's just back where we were. I think we got most of the items back here. Up there was another snake ball. And over here, you can see an item down there and some strange noises. Aha! Yep, there's the falling snake. It's right up in that tree, ready to drop down on you when you go for this item. Alright, so I think it makes sense this way. You can actually make this jump where the fence is broken, near where you fight the first giant snake ball and the burning horse. Just look over here to the left, and let's hope I can make this jump. Whew, alright, we did it. You need to make that jump in order to get this item right here. Graveguard mask. And we could drop down here and get that item over there. But I want to show you the area down below here. Oh, hey, we can see one of them right now. These cute blue guys. Who are most assuredly not friendly. So we're just going to drop in on him. These guys, I think, are very weak to piercing, so that's a good method to take them out. We got some Madman's Knowledge. There's these little blue headed freaks here. Arcane Blood Gemstone. That's cool. And here, yeah, if you can see over there, see those writhing sort of tentacles? Those are some very special blue creatures. When I first came to this area, I sort of just like, I don't know, they just struck out to me like they were sort of these little lost children or something. I don't know. How many fingers do they have? A lot. Jeez. It's a weird hand. So, to deal with these guys, I'm going to try a beast roar tactic, but I think if you just sort of, because we got to be very careful with these guys, because they can cast spells, basically. So, you can just sort of pop out, hit them with a Molotov, go back into cover. I'm going to try to run up to them and beast roar them to the ground and then finish them off. There we go, not too bad. And we got a very nice rune there. Anti-clockwise metamorphosis. This twisted cross means metamorphosis. Rotated anti-clockwise, this rune boosts stamina. The discovery of blood made their dream of evolution a reality. Metamorphosis and the excesses and deviation that followed was only the beginning. Huh. Some interesting lore there. It was the discovery of blood that sort of led to this... to evolution, as they call it. Temperate blood. So that's this little blue children section. Oh, get this item. It's more Madman's knowledge. Interesting that we should find it here with all these creatures. And now we've come out to Firefly Pond, as I like to call it. I wonder if they're supposed to evoke the feeling of sort of will-o'-wisps. Maybe. Oh, you can hear a familiar sound of a piggy, but if you just cross the lake after coming down there, or not the lake, it's really more of a puddle, but start coming up here, you can see we've got a snake bro waiting for us up there. But we've dealt with these guys before. And yep, just let them start going off with that attack. Counter them and then finish them off. Oh, nice. Blood gemstone. We may have picked up a few upgrades for our gemstones during all that. And here, you can see another elevator. Aha, and we're back in that windmill where we saw the guy. Oh, there he is, walking down here. So yeah, that's the shortcut for the second half of the Forbidden Woods. So, and then you come over here. This will take us all the way back to the lamp. So it's sort of a chain shortcut. And now we just come back through here and we can just sort of follow the path of the torches. And there is sort of a cobblestone path that sort of pokes out too that can help guide you. But yeah, like I said, just follow these and we'll be back to where we were in short order. There's the fallen tree. And there's the burning horse. So let's just keep on going then. I'm sure you can hear the snakes. And this is back over where we saw those gentlemen standing. So this is a little tricky. There's 3 of them, and they can cause you some problems. I don't think Beast Roar will be enough. Let's see, what else can we use to get the drop on these guys? Let's, no, I don't want to use my mollies. Let's see if we can use some fire paper and just get the drop on these guys. Or, I guess, well, just use pebbles to draw them out one at a time. Oh, I think the other one's hurt us. Like I said, you kind of want to hit him in the middle of that spamming animation. Oh, thought I had it there. There we go. Kind of using up all of our bullets, but it's all good. Ah, So yeah, let's just fight them one at a time. We can just use our range. And what's he gonna do about it, right? Ah, damn. Not much he can do. And now the last one's standing. Just gonna get that right up his backside. Ooh, and we get our first bloodstone chunk. Very nice. That's gonna be what allows us to upgrade our weapons past +6. And here we see what was making all that noise. Now, fighting two of these guys in sort of close quarters like that is not a good idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our oil urns and Molotovs to try and take one of them out first. They like to go back and crowd over. But I think we can just move to this side, maybe? Maybe not. Damn. Doesn't look like we can get a good angle from this side. Well, looks like he's moved back. We've done a great deal of damage to him. I think we can probably just shoot him a few times and take him out. Just keep restocking my blood bullets here. There we go. And now that there's just one left, we don't need those oil urns anymore. What am I doing? Pebbles. And whoops. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Geronimo! Okay. Roll out. Let's see if we can get him away from that corner. And we'll just poke him to death. Heal up. Let's see what they were guarding. Blood shards. Deep sea rune. Is that just a better version of the one we had? Oh no, we had clear deep sea. Deep sea and grants augmented resistance. Great volume of water. Overcome this hindrance and seek what is yours. Interesting. So these are echoes of the great ones. So they're sort of telling us to seek that. Okay. More snake balls. These are just little... Oh, but they are guarding a bigger one. So, let's see if we can just lure out his guardians. He appears to be coming with them. It's not great. He's got us back to the wall. Not quite enough reach to outrange them. Probably the rifle spear would be pretty useful here. But, you know, just quick darting in and out with the right to Palash. And it's done. Just guarding some frenzied cold blood. And he dropped us a murky blood gemstone. Most of the murky and sort of gemstones of that ilk, they add poison damage to your weapons. They allow you to poison. Can be useful in certain circumstances. So Here's the main path. We sort of went down that side path there, but we come under these tree roots. Basically all connects back to the same area. Oh, there's a piggy up there. That's where that large snake ball was before in the alternate path. And here we can see a drop down. And a snake man over there. We're not going to take that drop right this second. But we can come up here. Get some more frenzied cold blood. And we can see this snake right over here. It's not very pleased to see us. Let's see. Geronimo! Let's get behind him. And yeah, no problem. Just spam him out. Plunging attacks can give you a very nice start to a fight if you're able to set him up. There was a snake bro around here. I guess not. Now that we've cleared out that snake, that large snake, we can come over here and see what this is all about. Yeah, what's going on here? Huh. He was able to turn just enough so I wasn't able to get a backstab. And then he tried to bite my face off. Got him. Yeah, these guys can rack up the damage in very short order if you're not careful. Oh, and we got a clockwise metamorphosis. Not anti-clockwise or counterclockwise. Metamorphosis. Rune boosts HP. Very nice. Two very good runes. Metamorphosis and clockwise and anti-clockwise are very useful. So now we have sort of this path that leads up here, and this gate, which I don't believe we can open. Nope. You'll have to open that later. And we come up here. And now we are out right by where that giant snake ball was. But we've already taken him out. So now let's deal with this piggy. Let's make sure we sneak around him. Give him his rectal examination. Yep, everything seems to be in order, sir. Give some blood vials. Nothing to sneeze at. Let's see. Up here. It's a sort of tree bridge. I don't know why I got those echoes. But let's take that just a second. I want to just deal with this guy over here. Aha. Because he likes to call in backup. Ow. But I think we can just lead him away from his friends. Damn. Didn't get the counter or the visceral attack, but didn't need it. And like I said, the transformed R1s are very quick, so if you just want to quickly spam R1s on someone, transform mode is pretty good. It's not good for much else besides its trick shot and sort of this quick attack, but still can come in handy. And now you can see we went under where the tree bridge is taking us, and we sort of re-linked up with the path. But let's just go back, because we know there's an item up there, and you'll see why shortly. See that little ledge up there? We were up there and we grabbed the item earlier on in this episode when we jumped over the blue children, and we get the rest of the graveyard set, graveguard set. Robe of Doris, Graveguard of the Forbidden Woods. Countless bloodied ritual tools hang from its back. Willem kept 2 loyal servants back at Bergenworth. When they were sent into the labyrinth, they encountered the Eldritch Truth and went mad. One became the password keeper, while Doris became a Graveguard of the Forest. Both remained loyal even in madness. Interesting stuff. So that password keeper at that door that we opened to get to the Forbidden Woods was one of Willem's loyal Bergenworth scholars. And let's see what this looks like. Pretty spooky. Definitely evokes the scream. And there you can see the ritual implements. None of them look too kind. And this bag, God knows what it's holding. Let's just go back to comfortable old Gascoigne. Alright, so around here, let's just backtrack along the path a little bit, because I'm sure we've missed some items. So once again, just getting our bearings. This is where we drop down from that path with the locked gate. Up here is where we killed the boar. So we're just going to continue down here and clean up what we've passed. Ouch. Oh, hello. See, like I said, they can sneak up on you. Okay. Nothing of import up here. But over here, along with a few small snake balls. Oh, wasn't quite quick enough to finish him off before he hit me. Got some frenzied cold blood. Bloodstone shard that one of them dropped. I don't know, can't get a good look at the boar that's down there, but you can clearly hear him. So let's just go back to the path. Nothing up there. And then over here we can take this little side off the path, but I don't think there's much up here. It's just sort of a way to quickly get back to this firefly pond. And now, of course, the shortcut's back over there, but let's go check down this way. In these sort of, well, they look suspiciously like a pig wallow. Wonder what that wall is protecting, or why it was built. I never really noticed that before. And this is just the lit path. We went up around the high road. But, yeah. Ah, there he is. Excuse me, sir. It's time for your proctal exam. Oh, yep, everything's fine. Some more blood, which I will actually turn into bullets. And then we could go around there, where the pig was heading, or we can see what's going on in these tree roots, where we can see an item and a few sort of crawling horrors. Who don't pose too much of a threat if you take them out quickly and don't get surrounded. Oh, okay. He just keeps crawling forward, huh? Camera can get a little wonky in here, so be careful. Dissipating Lake. Bolt damage reduction. Human voice ripples like a water reflection. This rune means lake, and those who memorize it enjoy reduced bolt damage. Yep, it's the same sort of blurb about large bodies of water. And here we can see this is the path that led around the tree roots. And there's another path up there, but we're just gonna take out these guys. Easy peasy. And another pig is coming. What you gonna do? I know no one likes doing it, but you gotta get checked out. Alright, get blood refilled. Just take out that guy. Get a sharp blood gem. And here we can see a few fires and a pathway leading into the rocks. There's one going up, one going down. Let's go up for now. And here's that gate we couldn't open before. Now we have. See this? Another monolith. Alright, so let's go back up here. Because we have a lot of blood echoes. And I would like to spend them. So we're just going to come over here. And if I can remember exactly how to get back to the Firefly Pond. Yeah, I think we just follow this. And then take a left here. Take the high road. Is that an item? Oh, I miss you. And some twin blood shards. How many of those do we have here? Oh yeah, got quite the stockpile. Alright, and here, Firefly Pond, take a right, and come up here, and we'll take the shortcut all the way back up to the lamp. Oh, I forgot it was already up. Where's the... Oh, mechanism's out here. Alright, take it back up. Come out here. This guy's down here now because we activated his routine, but let's just ignore him. Come out over here by Scarecrow Bridge. I wonder what the purpose for those are. Are they actually just trying to keep the crows away, or keep people out? I have no idea. So that is the second half of Forbidden Woods. Pretty simple. So let's go back to the dream. And I actually might leave the boss battle for next time. Alright, let's spin these echoes. Actually,
farewell, May.
Let us repair and resocket our weapons. Don't want your weapons breaking in the middle of a fight. Well, it's a bigger looking gem, but it doesn't boost our physical attack. But like I said, some of these gemstones can add poison effects. No upgrade there, but we do have a better triangle gem. Very good. All of them are 8.4. Sounds good. And here we might have a... Well, we have thrust attack up. Could get better skill scaling. Let's see, what do we lose? We lose 6 damage, but we gain 8 damage overall. That's just flat physical attack, charge attack damage, which can be useful. I think we're going to go with the skill scaling. Why not? Goes from B to A. Yeah, let's do it. And the rifle spear can get the leftovers. Basically just looking for blue. May as well get the better slow poison effect. Alright, very good. Got our 2 weapons set up. Let's go spend our blood on leveling up.
Very well.
Now we're about 25 skill. It's a good break point for sort of, I guess we're at the mid game right about now. And then we can dump the rest in vitality. Sure.
Farewell, mate.
And I almost forgot, but we have new runes that we can memorize. I like Formless Orden, or Erden, as a sort of mixing into Arcane, because it gives you more Quicksilver bullets, which are useful for casting spells and all that. The damage reduction is good, but not that great. I think I'd rather have basically the boost to HP and stamina. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, let's check our stores actually. And then I think I'll wrap up the video. Okay, we got plenty of that. Let's refill on Molotovs. And I don't know, I mean, we're never going to be able to use the cannon, so put that away. I don't think the Yarhagul set is going to do much for us, so we're just going to put that away. Gascoigne's is nice for the physical and poison defense. I think the Graveguard might come in handy later. Alright, very cool. Okay, so yeah, next time guys we'll fight the boss of the Forbidden Woods and also do some catching up with some NPCs. So I will see you guys then.